drag, then we're going to do a bit of a tighter version of leg drag. It's not a class of leg drag, so I'm going to rush through it using the leg drag as a warm-up. 2 hands on this sleeve of his leg. I'm going to go left. So when I leg drag, I can't go around like in a circle. Okay, it's left and then forward. Okay, so it's like what we call lateral movement. You've probably heard me say that before. If you train with Hegan and all, and those who train with Hegan Machado, he always talks about lateral movement with lots of stuff. And lateral movement is a concept when I'm going sideways. Like if Pat has his butterfly hooks hand, and I start to walk around that, it's kind of a no-brainer that, you know, Pat just has some sticky hooks. But if I just walk completely to the side, purely lateral movement, he's going to have a problem. You see that? So, but if I curve, it makes it hard. But if I just imagine there's a glass wall in front of me and I just do that, I'm going to clear one hook, and then you just grab leg drag and pass. So I used to do that all the time. This is like Hegan Machado 101. Lateral movement. Thanks, mate. I know that leg's going to come over, and then you slice through this way and go around. We're really basic things. But do you see how that's not lateral movement? That is right. So lateral movement, right? Not around. I'm going out to the side. This leg's coming here, and basically Patrick's leg is not going to move much. So my movement is sideways and out 45 degrees, right? So we're going to go sideways 45 degrees, and then step and then back. Okay, so see it's not round. Okay, turn the corner and grab their back, meaning a 180 degree angle. It's awesome if you can do it, but it's pretty hard to do on someone who's good. Like if I was going to do an arm drag on Felix, you know, all the way there to that point, that's easy to do on some guy who walks into the school and wants to have a fight, like the other night, or you know, like some idiot that doesn't know anything. You just got to feel sorry for him. But against someone who's good, if I arm drag, I might just arm drag just to that, then hit the single leg, or arm drag to the Russian and then double arm drag to there. So it's got to be more of a, you know, little by little kind of. So here, now when we do the leg drag, we're going to just go there. All right, so my right foot's going to go to the center, okay, only half the amount it did before, and the left foot go there, and Patrick's foot go there and grab. So see, it's way shorter, much more efficient. Thanks, and we're standing just like this. Okay? Because the cool thing about it, we're going to foot lock him. We don't have to go all the way and pass. Okay, so we can shorten up our. It's like if I want to do an arm drag, I get the benefit. If I want to do an arm drag and get a single leg, I don't have to go all the way around. So you're getting all the value out of the arm drag without all the movement because you're hitting a single. So now we're getting value out of the leg drag, but because I'm not trying to pass, it's actually really easy to do. Okay. Let's go through the leg or under the leg. All right, so it's round through or under most of the time. So we're going around the leg, all right? So there's not much difference, but there is a difference. And I'll talk about that a bit in a second. But it almost looks exactly the same. So we're going to start to do a leg drag. And now what we're going to do is post our hand on the floor. See, my butt's not on the floor. I put my hand down, my foot on Patrick, and then my butt goes down. You see, the order is really important. Because as I go down there, if Patrick tries to come up on top of me, he'll run into my left foot. So that's going to be fine, no matter what order I do it in. Okay? And that's what most people do. When you fall back, ask Shamrock. When you fall back, the person comes on top, sits on top, and punch you in the face. So most of the time when you go backwards, they come on top. But if he knows about footlocks and he's sufficiently paranoid, and he doesn't try to come up, he tries to run that way and pull his leg out, then if my butt hits the ground, go run away, Pat, oh, shoot, and I've lost the leg. So that's when the order is important. So when I go down, my hand hits the ground, Patrick moves, and see, I was able to just get that little bit of, you can't do, it'll only give you the first, it'll take the shock out of the first one, but usually that's what people do, is that initial shock, they pull their leg free. So that 1 out of every 20 people that actually runs, they flee the scene rather than try to come on top, that 1 out of 20, that's when it's really important that it goes hand, foot, butt. So I've got that springiness here, right? As opposed to land like that. All right, so we're going to be here, we're going to drag it over, and we're going to go boom, and then our butt goes down. Okay, now, once we're here, basic heel hook. This elbow is going to come back and pull his heels into our back. All right, so you don't start fishing through the heel, right? You never do that. You always pull the heel into your kidneys or into your back like that until it's connected there. And then you don't, I don't usually teach like that, but I'm just telling you what not to do. Because you don't start to do that. You don't bring your bicep forward. Watch, elbow back, my elbow stays back. Only my hand, I think of most of you are too young, but some of you are around long enough. You know the Colonel Klink? You know Colonel Klink? He does the little pathetic Heil Hitler. It's that. So it's not that, it's just, yeah, the laziest little pathetic kind of, they were trying to make him look like a complete idiot. They should do a Trump's heroes, like, yeah, would that be awesome? I'd watch it. Just something that made him look, here, elbow back, now look, and then pull it back. So see the back of our hands on his heel? Now we come over and get the grip, and now it's three things. You'll only end up getting two. One, your knees are going to turn right, not left. And my knees don't turn. My knees are rotating that way. Trying to turn Pat's knee to the ceiling. And then my elbow goes under the floor, up toward his butt. So my knees turning right and elbow up. And the last thing is, if I did all that, I then lift my hip. But you won't make it there, okay? If you care about your butt. So we're going to be here. We're going to go elbow, Colonel Klink. See my palm forward, right? Elbow, Colonel Klink. Lock it up, and now, see just that, not that. Elbow, knees to the right, and then we're leaning back, and we're trying to get Pat's foot turned like a propeller under toward his butt, as opposed to that, which is, you see what's going on there, we don't want that actually. What we want is this. With this going that way, okay? That's a correct basic heel hook. Then we're going to get technical. We're going to play really quickly, like an instant class. And we're going to use James to help. You can stay there for a second. You can put your feet down, Pat, feel like relax, yeah? Although you look fairly like relaxed there. Stand up, Paul. Okay. Thank you, that's what I want. I'm going to go here. James is there. When James runs towards me, right, so the first thing is I've got to get out of the way. I'm not going in a circle, right? Because, and the other thing, so I've got to get out of the way, we agree? I've got to get out of the corridor that James was in. And here's a really important part that most people miss out on. If this was real and he was trying to like touch my belly and I moved over here, that's exactly what would happen, right? So no matador that's still alive, when the bull started running, went over here now. Too early, well, unless the bull's like slightly retarded bull, because you do get them every now and again. But if the bull's a normal, non-retarded bull, as I go over here, yeah, the bull's going to readjust. See, you are good for things, James. It's awesome. Yeah, good. So here's the little point. He's got to go again, last possible minute. Alright, so thank you, we worked well together, James. See, that's the point that a lot of people don't understand for Toriana. Okay, so when Pat's down there, I've got to get these legs committing. I've got to get the bull to commit before I do Torianda. Okay, I can't do Torianda here. Okay, so Torianda is me driving that into him. So when his legs react back into me, that's when you do the Torianda. It's a point, it's a little point, but if you're a matador, it's really important. Okay, otherwise you'll have a short-lived career. So you have to get a reaction. I mean, this is not a class on guard passing tonight, but I do want you to understand, I do need the reaction from my partner here, otherwise me walking around in a circle is not going to do the job, all right? So I get a little reaction, I start to come around, and he starts to defend. So this works against every BJJ guy because they're hardwired to put that leg in the way. So after a lazy Torianda, you go awesome, and That was the first heel hook when I was a purple belt, but I just got 100 of them, like in sparring right away. That was the first one. Because every BJJ guy went, guard! And I went, awesome, and then got back and got it. To the point where Hegan said, stop doing that. Because you're not passing, therefore you're not getting a good mount, not getting a good side control, you're paying a big price down the track. You've got to pass the guard, crush him, and then go back and get the footlock if you want. So I went, okay, cool. Which I thought was a pretty smart strategy, right? So he made me eat my greens, and then I can have my dessert. Got it? There's that. Right, so a bit of a reaction. Lazy Toriando, come around here. Awesome. But this time now, we can do the same thing, but to save time, we're going to upgrade this position to inside Ashi. So if everyone was here last time, I should have to say nothing else. Okay, for those who weren't, right hook, make a hole. See my right hook, make a hole. My left leg, inside that hole. Like that. So my feet are protected from pack, not out here where he's swimming. So my feet are protected. And then, same thing. But look at my knees, look. See, not like this, right? My knees are. In fact, just to emphasize that, we can do nothing with our upper body, and we just rotate our knees until he taps out. So we're doing a new entry, a lazy Toriando. Whoa, what's different about this than the leg drag? It was his idea to put his leg in the right spot. He thought it was his idea. It's chick stuff. Look, so called chick stuff. No, that's a compliment. No, it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? This is a compliment. Like, you thought it was your idea to renovate the whole house? you thought that? When she just said, just do the kitchen, that'll be fine, and then you looked at it and then couldn't live with your lounge room anymore, and you said, we should do the whole thing. She goes, oh, that's okay. But this is like, it's called strategy. Okay? So I'm doing strategy. Whereas if I did the leg drag, I'm saying, I don't care what you think, we're doing this. Whereas this is saying, do what you think's the right thing. Oh, well, thank you. So it is a large difference. Bullying something or using strategy, that's the way to go. The strategy idea is more pure jiu-jitsu. The bullying idea is more athletic domination. They both have a part, but the bullying idea has short shelf life. In life, it has a short shelf life. You push away, but you only do that once or twice, and that'll be the end of whatever. But strategy you can do forever. And in jiu-jitsu, you can do strategy till the day you die, pretty much on the mat, right? So his idea looks the same, but different. Okay, go.